Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC. In this entire video we have another suppressor, and this is from the guys at Precision Armament, and this is the TiTrex 360 Cal TI core dark TI. Yes, a lot of words. So basically it's a 3D printed all titanium, very lightweight multi-cal can, which has a lot of cool stuff here and everything. But let's go through the table, get a closer look, go through some of the details about this suppressor and what calibers we're going to shoot it through. So stand by. All right, guys, let's take a look some of the specs about this TiTrex suppressor. Again, this is a 360 caliber type suppressor, which is going to be multi-cal. It is all complete titanium, very lightweight. Let's go through some of the specs and everything. Again, titanium grade 5 TIs. The weight on this is 7.2 ounces with the body, 9.2 ounces with the mount and front cap. As well, the OD is 1.65 with the length of 5.9 with the body, and again with the mount and front cap it's going to be 6.2 inches in length. The X-band material is 17.4 stainless steel with H900 heat treated technology that they use for this, which they call it the X core, which is exchangeable core technology. You got the hub mount here, which is direct thread. This one comes with the 5.8 by 24. We'll not be using that, but let's go ahead and take it off. And this is a picture right here what the inside looks like, just to show you. And here's some of the stuff in regards of the can and everything. Again, hub compatible, repeatable POI shift, lightweight multi-cal titanium, and exchangeable core tech, which that's what they use. They have a lifetime warranty, which is cool. And again, this is the TiTrex lightweight multi-use magnum rated, so it's going to be tough and everything, but we'll take that out here in a second and show you what it's all about. But the cool thing about this also is that they offer different end caps for dedicated calibers, so you can make it quiet as possible if you need to. But you got your hull compatible here, which we're going to be using plan B. This is the mount we'll be using here. I just got this, and that's how it looks on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, the 3D print stuff and everything. This is pretty cool. I like this design here and everything. But the other cans, you can get them in different colors as well. And again, you can change the end cap. Right now we have the 5.56 22 caliber end cap. Like I said, you can exchange this. It comes with tool to remove it as well. But let's go ahead and remove this just to show you the front. That's what the cap looks like. So we're going to start with 5.56 as first caliber that we're going to use on an AR-15. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box and everything, what it comes with. Usually I don't do this kind of unboxing, but anyways, we'll show you the other end caps here that they offer as well. All right, get this in frame here. Now these caps come individually. Now with this one, it did come with this cap right here. This is 9mm 36 cal, so you can shoot pistol caliber. So we're going to do that as well on a PCC. And as you can see, this one has vents in it, which is pretty interesting. So it acts like almost like a brake. So we'll see how well this thing works and how quiet it is on 9mm, of course. But you also can get a dedicated 9mm that doesn't have any vents or anything like that, or any kind of brake design in it. But this is the end cap, the solid end cap for the 9mm, as you can see. And the hot lace engraver here, so you know which cap is what. This is the 7.62 30 cal. We'll shoot that as well. And here's is the 6.5 millimeter 26 cal. We don't have a 6.5 Cremo, so we won't be using this one, but we'll be using this as well. You also get some wrenches tool to disassembly and everything. So that's pretty much it. Again, if you want to have these caps and everything, you can buy them separately, and that's pretty cool as well. So the can, I think, is very lightweight. Again, this could be a great option to have for a multi-cal can if you're looking for something that is going to shoot pretty much anything. And we're going to try that out here in a second. Going to read some stuff from the website and everything. Like I said, it's Magnum rated, so 300 run with no barrel restriction. Open source mount, front cap interfaces with the TiTrex suppressors, fully HUD compatible, and it says silencer code Bravo style front attachment. So you can use the Bravo style type front attachments in the front if you decide to do that, if you have any. K brake, ultra compact brake included, which is the 9mm, engineered with proprietary CDC technology to deliver impressive recoil reduction with minimal sound trade-off, compact, powerful, and hearing safe. Unlimited repairable. When the damage happens, no matter how severe, repair is simple. The export technology on this can be completely replaced. No cutting, no welding, no compromise, just factory new performance every time. So you get that. And again, you got the swap calibers, different colors and everything, and all that good stuff from this guy. So again, the TiTrex suppressor is more versatile. Again, multi-cal can, 358 caliber. You can use this on bolt guns, lever guns, semi-automatic pistols, PCC, sub guns, AR style rifles, or any gas operated hose to 36 bore. You know, reduces back pressure, and its caliber specific end caps can be used for further optimized performed by the hose. So like I say, you can buy the end caps. As far as pricing all that goes, you have to check the website and all that stuff. But let's go ahead and get to it, start shooting, and let's get to see how well it does. So stand by. All right, guys, we're going to start with 5.56. Again, this is just standard 5.56. This is a 16-inch barrel, and we're going to shoot 55 grain. That's all I have available, 5.56. So let's go ahead and shoot a few rounds through it and see how it sounds. All right, here we go. Okay, I'll take one ear off just to see what it sounds like. That is not too bad. Most of the sound is downrange. Still have that cracking, popping noise downrange. But again, I would not suggest shooting this all day. 5.56 is just naturally loud. There's no way. I mean, there is some specific ammunition out there you might be able to find subsonic, but it's more for bolt action type. You know, 5.56, 223, whatever it is. But on a gas system like this, it's going to be loud because you got the port and everything, just naturally. But it's not too bad on a 16-inch. Let's go ahead and shoot a little fast and see if I get any gas. I'm getting a little bit of gas back. So let's see how much gas do we get back here. All right, here we go. Whew. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of gas. Definitely coming out of here, out of the port, which is, you know, not pleasant. But as far as sound and everything, it does sound pretty decent. Again, I would suggest always wearing hearing aid. I guess the sound's going to vary with many different people, how the ear sensitive they are. That's going to vary when it comes to suppressors. So for me, it's still a little slightly loud, but not too bad. So let's go ahead, let it cool off a little bit, and swap it to a shorter barrel and see how it sounds, which I'm sure is going to be louder, but you never know, right? All right, stand by. All right, guys, now we have another hose, another one 5.56. This is a 12.5-inch. I always keep forgetting the size of this barrel, but this is my SBR that I just recently got Form 1. But anyways, let's go ahead and test it out and see how well it does on this and see if we get any different sound. All right, here we go. Woo, a little gassy. Again, I'm getting a little more gas. Now I do have adjustable gas block on this, so that can always help when it comes to suppressor. But let me take one ear off and see what it sounds like. Still have that popping noise. It's mostly downrange, but it's still, to me, in my ears, still too loud for me. So definitely will have to wear ears. But other than that, as far as gas, I'm getting same amount of gas as the 16-inch AR as well. So let's go ahead and shoot it fast and see how much gas we'll get back. Here we go. Oh, malfunction. Oh, that was the last one. Oh well. Anyways, same amount of gas, slightly the same sound suppression as well. And yeah, definitely not a bad can, but I wish it was a little less gassy. But again, maybe they'll come out with some different end caps. I don't know if they have any type of low back pressure end caps that you can swap out. But again, you can use the other ones from Silencer, I think it was, if you want to use those. But other than that, let's go ahead and cool it off. And we're going to move to 9mm. So stand by. All right, guys, we have a PCC. This is the Matador arms. What's this called again? The Mat 9. And we have the end cap with the brake on it. So we'll see how well it sounds. We're going to start with 147 grain and we'll have 158 grain as well. Subsonic ammo. And let's load up and see. All right, here we go. Oh, that's quiet. Definitely taking the ears off. All right, 147 grain. Here we go. Okay. It does have a little bit of popping noise with this. So let's go ahead and drop the mag. Save those for the other one. Still quiet, but it still have like a popping noise. All right, so that was 147 grain. Now we're going to move to 158 grain. Let's see if it cycles. All right, here we go. Yeah, that is stupid quiet. And it runs real well. So 158 grain, definitely quiet. Yeah, definitely quiet. Let me drop that one. Yeah, I think the action is just louder than the actual round. Definitely not bad at all. Let me go ahead and swap the cap and see if it's any different. Stand by. All right, guys. Now we have the solid end cap here without the brake and everything. Also 9mm. I'm gonna start with 147 grain and see what any difference in sound. All right, here we go. No lock back. All right, that sounded pretty good in my opinion. It doesn't have that cracking noise. Like I said, the action on this is a lot louder than the round going down there. So, all right, let's go ahead and do 158 grain. All right, here we go. Yeah, most of the sound is coming from the port here. Just a loud pop, port pop, and in this hose. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more quieter in a different hose, but this one does have a lot of port pop for sure. But other than that, the cam sounds good. Other than that, not much different with the end cap. I guess the other one maybe help with a little mitigation, but again, that's something you have to test and see how well it does. But solid cap, just fine. So let's go ahead and let this thing cool off a little bit, and we're gonna shoot 300 Blackout. So stand by. All right, guys, 300 Blackout bolt action. I know it's not a semi-automatic, but I'm sure it's gonna shine better on a bolt action. This is my Bear Creek Arsenal 300 Blackout bolt action. Done a review on this, so make sure you check that guy out. But we have the TiTrex over there, the 360, and we're gonna shoot subsonic. We're using the Ammo Inc. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, the Ammo Inc. Stealth Subsonic. These are 220 grain right here. Definitely gonna be quiet. All right, let's see if we can put some rounds downrange. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's quiet. See if I can hit some steel down there. I got a steel target down there. Miss. Man, my scope must be off. I'm about to set this thing back in. But other than that, super quiet. That it? Nope. Yep, that's it. Definitely good on 300 Blackout. Let's check the front cabin, showing her no strike. Nope. Seems very well. 300 Blackout, it's a winner. Definitely 9mm as well. Of course, depending on what caliber you're going to use, make sure you use subsonic ammunition. Definitely going to help a lot. But 9mm subsonic ammo and 300 Blackout subsonic ammo, definitely good host to use at. So definitely a great option. And again, it's going to be lightweight. So yeah, hub compatible, so you can shoot whatever QD mount you want to use. Again, I'm using Plan B. Video coming up for that later. But anyways, you got the end cap. You know, you can choose different end caps, swap it out, whatever caliber you use. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go to our last host and see how well it does. Stand by. All right, guys, we brought the big boy, Ruger Precision here, 308 bolt action rifle. I don't have any 308 subsonic, hard to find, and it's also expensive. So we are going to be running 150 grain full metal jacket ammo incorporated, which is one of my favorite ammunition. Very reliable and consistent. But anyways, 308. I know it's going to be loud, but you know, it's worth a try. You know, just for the heck of it. But we did swap out the end cap. Make sure we did that. 7.62 30 caliber end cap on it, and let's see what it sounds like. Here goes nothing. Wow. With my ears on, that sounds pretty decent. Pack some punch though. Let me take one ear off. See what it sounds like. All right, here we go. Let's find something to shoot here. You know what? That's not bad at all. If you're in a hunting scenario, my ears is not ringing. All the sounds downrange. I mean, everything, the loud noise is downrange, which is interesting because, again, it is a bolt action, so that helps a lot too. But other than that, it's not bad at all. Not at all. I'm sure with 200 grain 308, definitely will be a lot quieter. But again, if you're doing hunting and you only got 150 grain, it'll get you by. Definitely get you by. Let me see if I can smack that steel target. Where is it at? Here we go. All right, here we go. Woo! Did I miss? I think I did miss. Man, I need to take time sighting my scopes and stuff. All right, let's try again. Let me adjust this thing a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, see if we can hit it this time. Nope. Man. And again, I still got one ear off. Woo-wee. Man, this is a fun rifle to shoot. It's packing some punch. Oh, man. But yeah, not bad at all. Let me hit the target right here. See where I'm at. 'Cause I sure missing a lot. Here we go. This suppressor, great on a 308 for sure. If you got something like this, again, hunting rifle, definitely 308, be great. But again, with something like this, again, 30 cal end cap, definitely quieter. You got the option to change the end cap with specific caliber, which not many suppressors give you that option. That's one thing. So having the option to swap the end caps, that's pretty darn good if you're gonna use a suppressor in multiple holes. Of course, if you're gonna use it on a rifle like this and shoot a lot of rounds, just like any suppressor, you have to put a wrap on it. Keep that mirage, heat mirage, which I'm seeing now because, you know, 308 is a big caliber and it does get hot very quickly. But other than that, I like it. I like it really good. Definitely be a great addition to the bolt action. Was running the AB suppressor for this one, but man, this can sounds pretty darn good on this. Definitely will keep that on this one for sure once I get some subsonic ammunition again. Yeah, definitely. So let's go and continue and give my opinion on it. So stand by. All right, guys. All right, guys. What do I think about the TiTrex 360 cal from Precision Armament? Multi-cal can suppressor, what do you want to call it? I think it's a great can in my opinion. Very decent sound signature as far as in direct impingement gas semi-automatic rifles. It's a little gassy for me, but you can always adjust that with a gas block and mitigate it a little bit as possible, as much as possible as you can. You know, it's not a flow through type, but it should reduce a little bit of that gas coming back. Again, if they come out with some different end caps that vent some of that gases for, they may help with some of that gas mitigation. Like I said, I haven't looked and see if they have any of those, but this is the end caps you are able to use with this can. And change it to a dedicated caliber so it'll be as quiet as most possible when you use it on that caliber or hose, whatever it may be, and it's going to be quiet. Heavy calibers like 300 Blackout, 308, 9mm subsonic, it's going to be great can to use. I really like the color skin, the way it looks and everything. Just looks very good quality can. It just looks, overall looks good. It looks good on a bolt action, in my opinion. I think that's where it's going to shine the most in my, just my personal opinion. I think that's where it's going to shine the most. If you have a precision rifle like this, you know, for hunting or lone shooting, whatever it may be, something like this is definitely going to be a great can to be used for long shots or even hunting, whatever it may be. And again, you can always swap it. And you have the HUC compatibility that you can use with any QD mount that you choose to if you want to use it in multiple different calibers, again from 5.56 all the way to 300 by switching the end cap as well. So keep better sound, you know, reduction sound if you use the dedicated end caps with the caliber that you're using for. So yeah, I appreciate Precision Armament for sending this. Hopefully more to come for those guys. They got some great can in my opinion. Now as far as price go, I haven't mentioned anything about price. Again, this is one of the high-end cans that you're going to be spending a great amount of money on, but at the same time you get a multi-can that is going to be capable to do pretty much any common caliber nowadays that we use here. There's a lot of options out there, and I think you should check these guys out if you decide to get a can for your hunting rifle or precision rifle. I think these cans are very good, and I think you won't be disappointed in my. And I really appreciate this guy for sending the can. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think about this, and what would you think you would use this can on, or bolt action or semi-automatic. Again, bolt action, I think that's where it's gonna be shining the most. So as usual, guys, if you're new to your channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn notification bell so when new video comes up. I'm posting videos every week, guys. A lot of you watching are not subscribed. It really helps me out if you hit the subscribe button, turn notification bells on again, and also go follow me on all social medias. I'm pretty much everywhere, but I'm also active most on Instagram when I'm posting stuff like this coming up on the channel that I'm reviewing at that time. Kind of give you a little sneak peek of what's coming up. That way you can keep up and tracking anything. But I also am posting deals, all kind of different things over there. And also check out my campsite in my bio, my Instagram, where you can find all those discount codes and everything else that I have reviewed in the past. And that way you can save you money as well as support me as usual. All right, guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.